Huge news today from Meta. They have finally acknowledged the VR community. And that of course is the new system Meta is putting in place to replace the Facebook login on all VR devices. Not only that, we have some more interesting Cambria leaks and some worthy updates to the avatar system. So let's get straight to it. First off, update version 42 is rolling out, and we have some new features and functionalities. Oculus Move has had a new upgrade, so now you can get achievements, track milestones, and set weekly and daily goals. There is also a Trends tab to track short-term progress. I like the way the Quest is an incredible all-rounded device with so many different use cases, literally from casual viewing to full-blown exercise. Meta is also expanding its parental controls to allow the main user to control the child accounts, so you can restrict certain access to social features from the Oculus app. Also, AirLink, Meta's wireless PC streaming option, is now out of the experimentals tab, so that's great news. It means it's working effectively enough to be an official option. You can now also adjust the contrast ratio of the screen, which is definitely a welcome option. I've never really thought about screen adjustments, considering every TV and monitor has a wealth of adjustment options. Also, it looks like Halo VR could have been a thing, as there have been some leaked images surfacing the web of a cancelled Halo VR game by 343. It was supposedly going to be released in 2017, but due to technical challenges and a limited player base, it got cancelled. Now, this is more important than what's on the surface. A lot of people are waiting for these big titles to join VR, but this is a misconception. Big developers will run and burn a project at first sign of failure. If No Man's Sky had been made by a bigger developer, it would have been long dead by now. The VR industry is full of some incredible independent studios, and they want their products to succeed. They will work hard to keep their games updated and relevant, because they live in the virtual reality industry. Bringing AAA developers into the mix might actually taint the current VR library, but I guess this will change over time when VR indie companies become bigger studios as VR grows. From now on, you'll no longer have to use the dreaded Facebook for your login on the Quest and any other Meta devices. That's because Meta is now using their new social VR platform as a replacement. You might be thinking, no, not another social platform, but it's not quite like that. It will be similar to Instagram in terms of followers, but the difference is you can set your own privacy. So open to everyone, friends and family, or solo. This is the answer we've been looking for. VR is all about your virtual self, the representation of your virtual identity. And some people might want to keep their physical life away from their digital, which you should have the option of. Not only that, but owning a Quest forces you to create a Facebook profile. And that's not ideal, especially when there's a never-ending amount of controversy surrounding Facebook. January 1st, 2023 is the cutoff date when all devices will have to make the switch. This bit of news just reminds me that Meta and Zuckerberg are still full dive into VR. I know the man gets a lot of hate for this and that, but he's still a VR fanboy, and that's what we need. People that are passionate about the potential. Just remember the book that Oculus employees were given at the start of their career was Ready Player One, and also from the mouth of the former founder of Oculus, Palmer Luckey, there's nobody more passionate about VR than Mark Zuckerberg. That's a hell of a statement from someone that had disputes with him. Secondly, the Cambria looks like it will be called the MetaQuest Pro, as according to a developer there's a reference to pairing the controllers to the said MetaQuest Pro. Also, a new wave of price predictions have come forward between $700 and $1,000 mark. I'm not sure how I feel about this being the Quest Pro. It doesn't really feel right. From what's been stated already, this is more of a business-orientated device focusing on productivity and augmented reality features. What do you all think about the name Quest Pro? Do you think it suits, or do you think it should be something different? Drop a comment down below, let me know what you think. Now we have some big avatar news. Now I'm not sure how I feel about this, but the purchase of digital items is becoming a thing with Meta's new avatar store. This was teased at Meta Connect with a few avatars buying things from digital concerts, but it seems this will be getting the go-ahead. Now I agree Meta's avatars are, well, boring, but I guess this is the next step in the right direction, possibly. My only issue is we don't get to use these avatars enough. Games need to integrate with one another to use these new features, otherwise what's the point? Secondly, it seems avatars will be getting legs, according to some new firmware leaks from Meta Horizon. This is an interesting change and has more meaning than what's on the surface. So one of two things this could be. One, they have figured out a way for legs to look natural on avatars using the current movement system. Or, more importantly, the Cambria controllers are capable of full body tracking, which has been rumoured. Of course, if Cambria controllers were capable of tracking your body movements, you can guarantee Meta would at least want to show this off with a spanking brand new pair of legs. But on that note of tracking with the Cambria controllers, it looks like the Cambria or Quest Pro might not be shipping with any at all. See, this is mainly because Meta wants to focus this headset towards more hand tracking and AR elements. Like stated before by Zuck, this is more of a professional headset, and the price point may put it closer to something like a HoloLens. This is both annoying and a relief. The Quest 2 has been dominating the VR space with 90% coverage of all VR headsets, and if Meta were to release something superior in every way, it would make the Quest instantly feel last gen. But the fact that the Quest Pro is more of a business device just gives us that bit more time at the top. The Quest 2 should be here to stay, at least for a few more years, so if you're considering buying one, there still isn't a better time. It's the best all-round headset, and we have to remember that. Maybe the Cambria is more specific, and while the Quest may not compete in certain areas, it certainly does a good job all around. As always, please like and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.